Hello, am I live? Yo, what's up, guys? Where's my chat? Okay, I have a chat. Nice. Yeah, it's been a while. Hope everyone's doing well. It has been a long time since I've streamed. My God. I got some video game music in the background because then you don't have to worry about getting like monetized or whatever. All right, let's do some Spiral Abyss. Now, I'm not super good at this, but my friend came over and like changed all of my buttons. Yo, what's up, Ops? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, it's been a while, man, but I'm snowed in because of all the snow. I clicked on so fast. Hell yeah. Bro, I'm so glad you made it to Latin Mass, man. That's awesome. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud, if I was trying to balance the music with my voice. But yeah, man, good to see you. I'm glad to hear from you, bro. That's so awesome that you finally made it to Latin Mass. It's a lot different. I think it's a lot different from regular Mass. Let's see, who am I gonna pick on my second team? I want, who do you call who? All right, first Diona, and then Xinque, and then Bene, and then Dilu. Yep, this is my team. Yeah, but it's been a while. I am snowed in today, so I was like, I got time to stream, man. Why not? It's fine, cool. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, but like I said, it's been a while, so I'm so rusty. Like I feel like I'm so bad at streaming now. Not that I was ever good. But at the same time, like, you know, I felt like I kind of knew what I was doing when I started a while ago. It was pretty easy getting into the zone and whatever. But now, you know, it's taken a little while for me to really pick things back up where I was. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, so you know it's taken a little while to pick back up where I left off. I feel like I had a pretty good system before, but now I'm just like figuring streaming back out all from like I mean not from the beginning I guess, especially because a lot of streaming stuff has gotten so much easier lately. What did they do? They added so much. What do I use to stream? I use OBS, Open Broadcast Software, to stream, and they have made it so much easier, honestly, to stream that it's like getting back into streaming has never been easier. I'm very lucky that OBS is like my best friend. Oh man, but yeah, how are you doing, Enigma? Hope you're doing well, bud. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the support. This is my first stream back, so if I'm a little bit rusty, that's why. All right, these archers are the worst. They just hit you from really far away. Look how far this dude is, and he's still sniping me. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for DJ and the Swedish guy. Oh yes, that's Good Machines, dude. Good Machines is awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I know I met Good Machines on Doodle Tones' stream, so he's probably hanging out on YouTube somewhere. Uh, yeah, Good Machines is definitely somewhere on YouTube. DJ, I haven't heard from him. He's probably sleeping, to be honest with you. There we go. DJ probably sleeping, yo. I gotta kill this water guy first. Yeah, you gotta kill the water guys first because they heal the rest of the party. DJ's probably sleeping. This motherfucker. DJ has a job now, man. I'm so happy for DJ, dude. DJ was calling me. I'm not gonna give too much information about it, but I'm really happy for him. He's finally done with college. And now he's gotten into the workforce, man. I'm so happy for him. DJ, you know, DJ's doing big things, man. DJ's a smart guy, so I'm sure things are gonna go great for him. You know what I mean? DJ's definitely one of the smartest people I know, that's for sure. He acts like a dickhead, but he's fucking smart. When he wants to be smart, he's smart. That's the thing about DJ. He likes to act like a dickhead, but he's actually really smart. Ugh, yeah, DJ acts dumber than he actually is. He's actually really smart. Ugh. What's that? I made one of the best choices. Cancel. Die, dude. She has like 1 health left and will not die. What a bitch. I made one of the best choices of my life about 2 weeks ago. I quit video games. I'm selling my games and consoles. Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. Yeah. You know, get your last games in for sure. Get your last bit of gaming in. I respect the hell out of that. I mean, I game a little bit too much, to be honest. I play too many games on my phone, but I don't really game on console really anymore. But I do game on my phone a lot, so I respect the hell out of that, dude. Hold on. I don't like this song. This song kind of sucks. Anyway, no, I respect that, dude. DJ's very gifted in terms of computing, yeah. Well, anything... It's literally anything that DJ sets his mind to, he's good at. I'm Ted Kaczynski and he's Bill Gates. So true. So fucking true. So F-word true. I'm trying to reduce my curse word usage. I'm trying to swear less. Trying to be an overall nicer person. Oh man, yeah, it's really anything that DJ sets his mind to, he can accomplish pretty readily. I mean, that's true for anybody, but like I don't know. I love DJ. DJ's my boy. Okay. This guy's an electric guy, so I need to nail him with water moves. That'll kill him pretty quickly. And fire. Here we go. Okay. This is taking a bit too long. I have to be able to kill him faster than this. There it is. Ult. That's what I needed. Yeah, dude, quitting video games. Holy shit, dude. I mean, that's not easy to do. I don't really play video games like a whole lot, to be honest with you. I guess for me, like, I'll play video games when I'm really, really bored at work, for the most part. But for the most part, like, in my free time, like, I'm not playing a whole lot of video games. I guess that's one of the things I like about streaming is that I can feel productive. Because the problem with video games is I don't feel productive. I don't feel productive when I'm playing video games, you know? And I definitely want to be productive, you know what I mean? So that's one of the main reasons, like, I don't really play, I don't know. Like, I don't really play in my free time, to be honest. Like, I play when I'm on the clock and I'm getting paid. And I'm bored as shit because work is fucking boring. I mean, F word boring, excuse me. But, yeah, no, I try to avoid it for sure as much as possible. I mean, I don't know, man. Video games and, like, video game culture is, like, pretty toxic. You know, when you boot up any video game you play, it's like a half-naked girl with fucking armor. The most scantily clad, stupid armor you've ever seen. Like, you know, I hate stuff like that. Like, this, you know, it's... I think that the gaming culture is so degenerate. Even with this game, even with Genshin, like, it's nothing but, like, anime tits and ass, you know? And I hate that. Like, I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that. So, I respect the hell out of that, dude, that you're, you know, distancing yourself from games. I think gaming is pretty toxic, to be honest with you. Games, you know, like characters, stories, developers of video games are so progressive. I mean, dude, like nowadays, video games suck, dude. Like, especially nowadays, like maybe back in the day, like PlayStation 2 era, when, you know, like games came out and like Final Fantasy 7, where it was like about eco-terrorism and like about real shit. Like now it's like Last of Us 2. Like compare Last of Us 1 to Last of Us 2, dude. Like that is the biggest difference of gaming back then versus gaming now. Between PS3 and PS4, like it just became so progressive and pandering. And it just sucks. Like the gaming stories, like the storylines in gaming just suck now. It's like not good. Gaming sucks now. It used to be way better back in the day. Even though Final Fantasy VII had dumb shit like Tifa with her big ass titties and her tiny ass skirt, like, okay, but I mean, you know, I can let it slide because like Tifa was actually like a really nice girl. Like in Final Fantasy VII, like I don't agree with Tifa like tits hanging out everywhere, but when you get to know Tifa, like, as a person, like, when you talk to Tifa as a character in the game, she's actually, like, really nice. She cares about you. She cares about Marlene. Like, she's a really nice, hashed-out character. Yo, Doom Guy. What's up, dude? Yeah, sorry I've been gone for so long, y'all. What the fuck? Sorry, I just have all these random video game noises in the background. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad that you gave up video games, code ULP. I'm trying to swear less as well. It's what separates people who follow in the second commandment from those who don't. Yeah, right, because people say GD all the time. Gosh darn. Instead of saying God, like, I'll be like gosh, or I'll say golly, you know. I try to reduce the amount of curse words that I use. It's hard, but, you know, it's really hard. Like, and it can be funny. It can be funny. Like, when I call people, like, F-word, A-words, you know? Like, you're such an F-word. You're such an F-word idiot. You know? Like, I'll say S-word like that. Like, I don't know. It's really funny to be creative about your cursing. Because when you just say fuck all the time, fuck this, fuck that, like, I don't know. It gets kind of old. So I think it's cool to kind of, like, dial it back. Yeah, hopefully the music's not too loud. I'm trying to swear less, yeah. And then when you realize all the time and energy wasted after completing a game to 100%, that's another disappointment. Yeah, so true. Because it's like, okay, you complete a game to 100%, and then what happens? Nothing. You have nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? It sucks. Gaming casually, I think, is cool. I missed you too, Doom Guy. Appreciate it, bro. I miss both of you guys. Codename, Doom Guy. Everyone who's not here too. Who else is missing? DJ's not here. Good Machines isn't here. The thing is, guys, the problem is that I need to figure out a day. I need a day that I always stream. I need one day. And that's my problem right now. My problem is that I cannot find. What's today? Sunday? Today's a Sunday, right? So I need a day that I stream all the time. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm working on right now. So I don't know. It seems like Sunday's working pretty well, so we can try for Sunday. The thing is, I just can't promise that right now because, like, you know, I'm really not gaming as much. Like we're talking about right here in the chat with Enigma. I just do so much more with my free time. You know, I'll go and hang out with my friends. I'll go to the bar and drink. I'll go to the bar and talk to girls. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming. I've been going to the bar and talking to girls. I hope you guys can forgive me. Something tells me you guys will totally understand where I'm coming from. But, I mean, you know, that's not to shame. I'm not trying to shame anybody that games. Like, there are some seriously good games out there. There's some seriously good games. But they're just so hard to come by nowadays, just because everything's so pandering nowadays. Everything's like, you have to be gay, and if you're not gay, then you're a fucking hetero, cisgendered, transphobic, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, they make up all these names to call you and shit, to make you sound like some kind of fucking monster. But, maybe someday. Yeah, giving up games is hard, and I wouldn't recommend it, really, especially if you're a younger guy. It'll keep you out of trouble, and it'll give you something to do. I mean, if you're a younger guy, my number one thing is get into sports, honestly. When you're young, get into sports. That's my advice. You know, video games will protect you from, you know, getting into drugs and shit like that. Like, some people get into drugs. Like, I feel like drugs is worse than gaming. Like, okay, gaming is like, I don't know. Gaming used to be great, dude. It's just nowadays, like, I just don't like the gaming culture nowadays. And it started, you know, during the PS3. No, it started with PS4 era. I mean, I love PS4, but it's just so much pandering in these fucking games. F-word games. These freaking games nowadays. But Vic, the bars. Yeah, I know. That's why. That's why I haven't been on, guys. I've been at the bar talking to girls. Oh, shit. Can you guys ever forgive me? Electric fire on the second. Yeah. Okay. Fire on the second. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Fire on the second, guys. Fire on the second team. So my first team is going to be Noel, Fish, Jean Lee, and Moner. And then my second team is going to be... Who's on my second team, dude? My second team is going to be... I don't know. Okay. Diona, Jean Chao, Bene, and D-Luke. This will be my teams. Cool. Same, trying to swear less, yeah. And yes, many modern games have degenerate elements and even subliminal messages. Yeah, dude, there's so many subliminal messages. Like so many games are trying to push an agenda. And it's like, dude, like, I just want to play a game. Like, I don't want... You know, like, I don't want, like, a fucking agenda. I don't want to be pandered to. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told what to think. I just want to play a good game, you know, with a story that makes me think. You know what I mean? Like, I want to think. I don't want to be told what to think. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a good example. Really, Final Fantasy VII is my example. Like, you know, I can't think of a better game where it's like, hey guys, global warming or whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna get myself another drink, y'all. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab a martini. I'm gonna make a martini real quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, so wait, where was chat? Realize all the time and energy. Go woke, go broke. Dude, kiss me. I love you, Doom guy. I really do, bro. I would totally kiss you if you were here right now. No homo. All homo. I would kiss you all homo. How's it going? It's been going well, man. Honestly, it's been going well. I've been doing good at my job. That's the main thing. A bunch of people got laid off recently at my job. Like a bunch of people got fired. But I was not one of them, so I'm very happy and very lucky. I think. So thank God for that. I've been well, man. How have you been? Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. But yeah, how are you guys? And ultimately, video games are designed to weaken us and distract us. Philip Zimbardo. All right, hold on. This sounds like some woke ass shit right here. Philip Zimbardo, the guy behind the Stanford prison experiment, wrote 2 books, Man Disconnected and Man Interrupted. Interesting. Those 2 books go over how porn, modern technology, and video games made us deviate from our masculine nature. Instead of going outside exploring nature, we waste our time in virtual worlds. Haha, yeah, dude, totally. Who is this guy? Who is this Philip Zimbardo guy? Display capture. Wait, how do I... There we go. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how this thing works, guys. It has been a very long time for me. Who is this Philip Zimbardo? This guy sounds so woke, dude. Actually woke. Philip Zimbardo, 1933. Very nice, dude. Professor Emeritus. Nice, dude. At Stanford University. Pretty prestigious dude right there, man. Interesting. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with that. Right, cuz what are we doing when we game, right? We're just sitting on our prostates. It's so bad. Like the number one reason for prostate problems for men is that they're sitting down all the time. You know what I mean? It's not good for your prostate to be sitting down. I sit cross-legged to kind of avoid the amount of pressure on my prostate. I'm doing meh, trying to focus on school. IT network specialist. My guy, I love that, dude. I love that. That's exactly what I do, man. If you have any questions, just let me know, because that is literally what I do. That is literally my job. I do that every day. So yeah, bro, seriously, let me know. If you have any questions, me and DJ, we're both also network specialists, so... that's awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. That's a great profession. Let me tell you right now, dude, you're going to be able to land a job pretty much anywhere with that. That's the good thing about that degree. And it's really not that hard compared to software engineering, which I hate. I hate software. I really do hate software. But networking is a lot more fun, in my opinion, and it is a lot easier. That's for sure. So I hope you enjoy it, man. Congratulations on picking a path. I mean, it's really hard to find what you want to do. It's really hard to figure out what it is that you want. You know what I mean? Thanks. Yeah, no, I'm happy, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you've got your money on your mind. You know what I mean? You're thinking about your career. That's the important shit, honestly, for a man in life. You gotta have your money. It has to be the number one thing. Money first, and then family. Well, I don't know. What's the tier list? You have to have your money first, because if you don't have money, then you can't protect your family. You can't take care of a family without money. So, money first, then family, then your significant other, I would say. Those are the 3. That's the hierarchy of important shit. The first thing is that you are studying, you're furthering your career, you have a good job, you're getting promoted. That's the number one thing for a man. Number one. And then number 2 is, okay, now that I have a good job and I have a steady source of income, where do I spend my money, right? You spend it on your family, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sister, your kids, And then after that is okay, my wife, my girlfriend, whatever, That's third. So that's good that you got your career path down. A lot of people go to college undecided, you know what I mean? So it's very good that you're going in with, you know, an idea of what you want to do, man. That's honestly huge. You're very ahead of the curve, for sure, when you do it that way. So good job, bro. That's good shit. Ugh. This guy. Stop shooting the thing, you bastard. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Die, you bastard. Ugh. Okay, cool. I got him. Got him. Okay, cool. Now I have time to read chat. So, let's see. Ultimately, video games are designed to weaken us and distract us. The guy behind wrote it. Deviate from our masculine nature. I agree. Especially with all the, like, I don't know. Really, Last of Us 2 is kind of the last game that I was familiar with that just had so much pandering that I really didn't even feel like playing it at all. Like, I was such a huge fan of Last of Us 1, you know? Where Joel, like, gets stabbed through the abdomen. And he's, like, dying and shit, but... You know, even then he like gets back up and like becomes the main character again, just to like protect Ellie. You know, like that's like my idea of like a hero. You know, and nowadays women or not women, but it's fucking progressives are like, why does the woman have to be the damsel in distress? Why can't the guy be the damsel in distress? And it's like, you know what? The guy can be the damsel in distress. That's fine. But you have to make a good story. You can't just put a guy as a damsel in distress and the end, you know, and then make a shitty story around it. Like, it has to make sense. Like, Nier Automata was good because that one had a main character female who was protecting her male counterpart. I think Nier Automata did it right. You know, like a male damsel in distress. But, you know, when you're just kind of forcing it, when you're just like, oh, I want a female main character with a big gun and she's pregnant and she shoots people. Like, it's like, hold on, dude. If you're pregnant, you're not shooting people. You're really not. If you're pregnant, you're like eating and you're really hungry because you have cravings and all this crazy shit going on. For example, a game like Assassin's Creed is very subversive. They say that the Templars are the bad guys who want global domination, and that Enlightenment values and free will are good. Oh, interesting. Fucking Enlightenment, I hear you. Yeah, they do talk shit about the Templars. They want to sound intellectual and empirical, but they ultimately fall flat, especially when the philosophy of the first Assassin's Creed game attracts Gnostics. You're right. I agree with you. I mean, you know, the word Templars, right? Anything that sounds mysterious, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, you know, like shit like that. It's just, you know, dumb shit like that video games like latch onto. Like video games will latch onto Illuminati, Templars, like anything that sounds cool, you know, anything mysterious, you know, and it's pretty stupid. It's really dumb. I don't think that Assassin's Creed is purposely trying to attack the Catholic Church, but I think they're just falling into that stupid trap where, oh my gosh, the Templars, oh, the Jesuits are assassins or whatever. The Jesuits are fucking trained assassins. I've heard of that shit. I've heard that there's like a secret lab underneath the Vatican. You know, where the Pope like kills children or whatever. It's like, come on, dude. It is not. I mean, our Pope isn't awesome, but he's not killing babies underneath the Vatican. Yeah, go ahead and send me. It's a video on alchemy. Yeah, go ahead and send me the video, dude. We can do video reactions again. We can do video reactions. I wonder if it'll post. Yeah, try posting it here on YouTube. See if that works. I'm not sure if it will. I can open Discord as well. If you want to put it on the Discord. You can send it to me on Discord. They want to sound intellectual. Yeah, they just want to sound smart, so they say like weird, you know, mysterious. They use mysterious shit. Oh, the Bermuda Triangle. Nobody knows what happens there because it's really mysterious. And it's like not that mysterious. It's just a motherfucker can't fly there because it's like really cloudy or whatever. I don't fucking know anything about aviation. I just know that it ain't no fucking Illuminati out in the fucking Bermuda Triangle. Ubisoft mentions that people of many religions and beliefs made those games not to offend anyone. Wait, what the hell? It just like, hold on. Ugh. Sorry, it just like completely destroyed my chat for some reason. How do I return to the... Oh no, I clicked the link and it fucked my chat up, guys. Hold on. Use the View Docs menu on the menu bar. View Docs menu. Shit, where'd my chat go? Son of a bitch. Sorry. I mean, son of a bee sting. Where's my chat? Scene transition controls. Properties? No. Display filters. Display capture. Where'd my chat go? Give me my chat back. Hold on. I can just open it on YouTube. Cool. Alright, yeah, I got my chat back. There we go. Alright. Alright, what is this? Excuse me. Sorry. What is this shenanigans you sent me over here? What are we looking at over here?
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Practical alchemy.
Of course.
Take concise journey to history.
What is the truth?
Fuck this, dude. Fuck this shit. Some people like really care about this shit. Like some people really are like, oh man, I want magical powers and shit. And it's like, no, you don't. Like, you don't know the cost. Like, you don't understand, like that you really are selling your soul to the devil. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really want that. You like think you want that. You think it sounds cool. It's really not cool. Wow, you can make, even if you did, like the chances of you actually pulling that shit off are basically, you're not gonna pull it off. You're just gonna end up in your basement. It's not gonna work. Second of all, if it did work, it probably would work. That's another thing. There's one too many videos. Nah, it's all good, dude. I like reaction. I was actually thinking about making my channel into a reaction channel. So, you know, I'm thinking we could do reaction instead of maybe both. See, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I can. But no, I'm cool with it. I like it. Keep them coming, dog. Big fan. No worries. Please, sir, can I have some more? This is cancer. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about alchemy, like, I don't know. It's like, maybe it's possible, but it's not really. I don't know. It's like, it depends on what you mean by alchemy, I guess. If it involves, like, magic and demons and shit, like, but if it involves, like, pure science, purely science, like, maybe, I guess. Maybe I could, you know, be inclined to give it a chance, but, I guess just, like, like, okay, like, the first 30 seconds was an explicit video game. right, let's take a look. Let's give it another chance, shall we? Let's take a look at the Mujahideen, the Halan Alan. What's that thing called? I don't know. You said something, and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck.
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world then?
An illusion, one which we can either
Make sure my
submit
audio
to,
levels
as
are
most
good.
do,
Audio. Okay,
What is it to
there we go.
transcend?
to recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted, that laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free,
Wait, laws arise from what?
but reason. I understand nothing is permitted, that laws arise not from divinity but reason. I true and everything is permitted.
What does it say? Laws derive not from divinity, but what?
That laws arise not from divinity but reason.
But reason. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Especially considering that human reasoning is subject to hormones and emotions. Like, no human is a machine. No human is a robot. No human has perfect reasoning all the time. It's impossible to think that. And when I saw these on the top right of this video, I see these like these like weird fucking statue red and blue motherfuckers. I just don't like that shit. They're
I
hatching out of a
understand now that
fucking
our creed
egg.
does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Awesome clip, and so true, and so permitted. It's not from a movie, though,
Playback
but from
speed.
the video game Assassin's Creed.
This guy
I know
talks
some
really
parts
slow.
That echoes bigly the ethos of the Assassins, who are the Islamic descendants of, yes, the Gnostics. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted is a central point of the creed, originally proclaimed by the founder
The
of Assassins,
Islamic
Hassan
descendants of the
Sabbah,
Gnostics.
as Jason Reza.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's where like Gnosticism came from. The music is a bit too loud, my bad. Yeah, the Quran. The Quran is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on, the music is loud. There we go. Yeah, the Quran is has Gnostic sources. The Quran uses a lot of Gnosticism for its sources. Like, a lot of the stories in the Quran have a Gnostic source to them. Let's see. The music is a bit too loud, yeah. So what did it say? Everything is permitted. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, like, God gave us free will. Excuse me. God really did give us free will. He gave it to us for free because he loves us, right? And, you know, God gave us the freedom to tell him we don't care. You know what I mean? God gave us absolute freedom to do this stuff. We don't have to listen to God. We don't have to. But that doesn't mean, just because you can doesn't mean you should. We should listen to God because he loves us, you know? He loves us more than we love ourselves, to be honest with you. And, like, I don't know, man. It's just, like, it's just so hard for me to, like, I don't know. It's not hard. It's like we have free will, right? And people get it mixed up all the time. People get it twisted all the time. Where it's like, oh, yeah, no, I can do it whatever I want. It's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. But what you're not realizing is that you can do whatever you want because God gave you free will. God could have made you a robot. You know what I mean? Like, God could have made you a freaking machine if he wanted to. If God wanted you to, like, listen to every little thing that he said all the time, he could have done that, but he didn't. He gave us free will, and now people use free will to say, oh yeah, we don't need God anymore. And it's like, no, like, God gave us the freedom to say that in the first place. It's just so crazy to me. And the phrase nothing is true, everything is permitted is a phrase in the Hashashin, or the real-life assassins during the Third Crusade. Interesting. I guess this kind of stuff has been, like, the Freemasons apparently have been around forever. The Book of Jasher. I don't know if I've heard of that, to be honest. Let's look it up. What is this Book of Jasher that you speak of? The Book of Jasher, huh? Book of Jasher? The Book of Jasher, Sacred Texts. One of the apocryphal books of Jasher. These are several. When does this take place? Old Testament or New Testament? The particular one is a Hebrew printed in 1613. Hebrew title of this book. So it's at least from 1613. Means the Book of Upright, or the upright of the correct record. Jasher. It's not Jasher. Okay, whatever. This text covers much of... Geez, look at all these chapters, dude. Oh my word. There's 91 chapters. And God said, let us make a man in our image. Oh, so this is Old Testament, right? I don't think this is canonical, dude. This is definitely not canonical. If you want to know what's canon or not, go to newadvent.com. Newadvent.com is literally the best Catholic website in the world. Encyclopedia, Bible. All right, here's the Bible. All right, if you want to know what are the canon books of the Bible, it's right here, bro. Now, how do I zoom in? All right, here are the canon books of the Bible, good sir. Yeah, there we go. I don't see Jasher anywhere here. So, fuck Jasher. I mean, no. I'm just kidding. I can't say fuck Jasher. I really cannot. Especially since it's written in Hebrew. It could be that it was preserved from the past. It could be. It's possible. I don't know because I haven't done any research into the Book of Jasher. There's so many deuterocanonical books. And it's hard to say that, you know, if one is false or not. Like read this one. If you've read the Bible already, first of all, read the Bible. After you've read the Bible, Proto-Evangelion of James. This book is so good, and I'm surprised this book did not make it into the Bible. The Proto-Evangelion of James, dude. This one is like the birth of Mary. Yeah, this covers the birth of Mary, Mary's mother and father, and the birth of Jesus and Joseph. This is like the backstory to Mary and Joseph and Jesus, like really early before Jesus started. This is a really good one. So it's hard to say because this one is also apocryphal. Like this one's not canon. This book, the Proto-Evangelion of James, is not canon, but it is really old. This was written, the oldest text that we found of it was like 500, AD. So, pretty ancient. 1617 is a bit too late. I don't know if that one's legitimate or not. Is the Gospel of James Gnostic? It is not. The Gospel of James is not Gnostic. The Gospel of Thomas is Gnostic. I would not recommend reading the Gospel of Thomas. Anyone. There's two of them. There's the Gospel of Thomas and there's the infancy Gospel of Thomas. In my opinion, they're both Gnostic. The Gospel of Judas is incredibly Gnostic. But, hold on, let me make sure this music is not too loud. Okay, I think it's alright. Yeah, no, the Gospel of Judas is incredibly Gnostic. The Gospel of James is incredibly Gnostic. The Proto-Evangelium of James is not Gnostic. If this book of Jasher is that old, is 1613, I mean, I would say it's like closer to Gnostic than not. But it's definitely not canon. But just because it's not canon doesn't mean it's not true. There's like a lot of research. What is your definition of Gnosticism? Okay, great question. My definition of Gnosticism is... Yeah, okay, so let's take a look at the literal definition of Gnosticism. So New Advent has it. New Advent Gnosticism. Yeah, dude, ask New Advent, dude. The doctrine of salvation by knowledge. Yeah, this is such a fast, easy way. Yes. Every Gnostic that I've ever spoken to literally says this. It's that you have to learn and you have to become more spiritual. You have to learn about your spirit. You have to learn about God and truth. And the more that you learn, that's how you get to heaven, basically, right? This is 100% the fastest, easiest, quickest definition I could give you. The doctrine of salvation by knowledge, right? So it's not faith, it's not, love, it's knowledge. Which is why a lot of Gnostics that I know can be Satanists, because they're like, oh yeah, I worship demons, and then they give me knowledge, and they give me, like, all this crap. So this is 100% it. That's it. I've been trying to understand it. Yeah, I'm going to say this. Definition based off etymology of the word gnosis. As correct as far as it goes. Right. So they say that the first Gnostic ever was Simon Magus, who was... he was in the New Testament. He was in the book of Acts. The Acts of the Apostles. And Simon Magus tried to pay his way into apostleship. Simon Magus went up to Peter and said, "Hey Peter, can you give me the Holy Spirit? Can you lay your hands on me and make me a bishop? Right? I'll give you money, dude. I will give you money if you make me an apostle." And Peter was like, "Nah, bro. It doesn't work that way, dude. You can't do it." Yeah. So he said, "No, I can't do it. That would be against my religion, sir." Oh gosh. Die. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time here. Okay, where are these guys? Come to daddy. Come to papa. Can you tell me who your papa is? Alright, who's left? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me with this? This dude's like all the way up here and I can't even reach him. Yeah, so Gnosticism, I would say, is salvation by knowledge, 100%. Every Gnostic that I've ever spoken to, right? And I've read a few Gnostic books, just out of curiosity. I was never once convinced as to their authenticity, but when I read the Hagia Sophia, it was like, what was the Hagia Sophia about? Okay. It was about, oh, hey, it's always about hidden knowledge, hidden secrets, right? It's about hidden. If you read the book of Judas, it's about how there's a secret about the Old Testament that nobody knows, right? There's a secret. With the Hagia Sophia, when I read that book, it was similar. There's a secret that nobody knows, right? Only I know, only we know, right? Which immediately goes against the Bible because, like, the Bible says everything that's hidden shall be uncovered, right? Everything that's hidden will be known. But every Gnostic book that I've read has been like, there's a secret. There's a Jesus. All of the apostles, I was just lying to them. And Judas, I'm gonna tell you the truth only, Judas. And the truth is that the Old Testament God was evil, and there's another God above the New Testament God, and he's not good or evil. He's just kind of like sleeping, and the good God is where Jesus comes from. Jesus comes from the good God, who's like sleeping or whatever. Which is what the book of Judas was about. The book of Thomas was about, oh, Jesus like was kind of bad. He like killed kids when he was a baby, and then he brought him back to life and shit. There's one story in the book of Thomas that's like Jesus killed like another kid. When Jesus was a kid, he accidentally killed another kid, and then he brought him back to life or whatever. Which doesn't make any sense because like Jesus was God. Even as a child, he was God. You know what I mean? We can't really hold him to the same standards as a human child. And then the book Hagia Sophia that I read was like, oh yeah, Jesus was he resurrected, he came back, and then there was like 20 days that he existed on Earth after his resurrection, and he was just teaching the apostles things, right? And those things are not in scripture. And it's like, but we have a book. We have a book about what Jesus said after he resurrected and before he rose to heaven. So that's what Hagia Sophia is about. And it's like, holy shit. Okay, hold on. If I'm going to go into this, I need to turn all the music off. Okay. The Hagia Sophia book was so fucking stupid and weird. It was about like, excuse me. Okay, so it started off like, the book of Hagia Sophia started off like, when Jesus rose from the dead, he was alive for 20 days on earth, and he was teaching the apostles things before he rose to heaven, and this is what he said. And then Jesus is like, everyone come and gather around. I have to tell you guys a story about my synergy. So if you're trying to understand fucking Gnosticism, dude, synergies is one of the biggest things about it. So the first thing Jesus says is, I have a synergy. How do you even spell synergy, dude? Synergy. New Advent? Does New Advent have it? I hope New Advent has a definition for synergy. Synergy. How do you even spell synergy? I don't know. Gnostic synergy? Synergy. It's like, okay, what it is, it's like you have a spiritual half to yourself. Like there's the physical you, and then there's also a spirit you. Synergy. Oh my god, I cannot spell it for the life of me. Synergy. Man, dude. Now I gotta look for the Hagia Sophia. Synergy! Right? No, it's a freaking company? Come on, man. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's really hard. It's just been such a long time since I've read this thing. But basically, Jesus is like, I have a girl half of me. I've been trying to understand it. Speaking of knowledge, what are Gnostics' thoughts on forbidden fruit of knowledge? And I'd say that's a pretty good question. You skipped my second message from 1054. That reminds me of that mission in GTA 4 where Playboy X claimed that Jesus killed John the Baptist because he did what he had to do to get by. Playboy was comparing that to convince Nico to kill Dwayne. Yeah, GTA 4 is pretty great. Synergy, how the hell do you even... Oh my gosh. Okay, Hagia Sophia. Yeah, it's some shit about... Where's that ancient text website? Hagia Sophia, New Advent. Does New Advent have something on it? No, it's not Hagia Sophia. It's Pistis Sophia. My bad. Pistis Sophia. Yeah, that's what it is. This is the book that I read. Yeah, Jesus rose from the dead. Yeah, let's do this. So this is, in my opinion, this book helped me understand Gnosticism, which is a bunch of bullshit. Okay, when Jesus rose from the dead, there was he passed 11 years discoursing, 11 years with his disciples and instructing them only up to the regions of the first commandment. Right. And Jesus said, I am come forth out of the first mystery. Sophia. Where's the part where he talks about Sophia? So basically what this book says is that like Jesus has a spirit twin. And his spirit twin, that's what his synergy is. And his spirit twin is a girl, and her name is Sophia, right? And apparently we all have synergies. Apparently everybody has synergies. Right? And they're apparently all the opposite gender from us. It's a really fast and easy read, I'm not going to lie. Where's that thing about Sophia? Gosh, where is that stupid word? There's a very specific word that only Gnostics use. I'm like looking for this word, Synergy. Yeah. And anytime I bring up the word Synergy, like Gnostics shit their pants. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you know what that is?" It's like, yeah. Really? Hold on. Against Heresies by Irenaeus. Yeah, this guy really explains it the best, to be honest. This is the best book right here on Sophia. Into which Sophia fell, her shapeless offspring. Right, yeah. Gnostics have this weird, like, pantheon where they have, like, gods that give birth to gods that give birth to gods. It's very Greek. You can tell the Greek inspiration. The cosmology of the Gnostics is the exact same as the Greek, pantheon. Except that instead of Zeus and instead of like Hera, it's like God and the Holy Spirit and Adam and Eve, right? Sophia. Right, but the Russian fourth advanced arrest Aeon. Right, they have Aeons and shit, who was the latest of them and the youngest of the duodecad. Right, yeah, they have a duodecad, which sprang from the Anthropos and Ecclesia, namely Sophia, and suffered passion apart from the embrace of her consort, the Letos. Yeah, this guy... Yeah, no, this is the best book on Gnosticism. If you want to learn about it, I recommend... This is the book that I actually recommend. Is Against Heresies by Saint Irenaeus, dude. This guy is a freaking genius, honestly. Because, yeah, Gnosticism is really weird, and they keep things hidden and they keep things confusing on purpose. That's the problem with Gnosticism. It's, like, purposely confusing. In Assassin's Creed. Hold on. Let me make sure that the music's not too loud. Cool. As Altair said in Assassin's Creed... The quote, "Nothing is true, everything is permitted," is not a quote for hedonism. It's a quote that promotes wisdom and accountability for one's actions. No, that's fucking bullshit. It's because Assassins follow no religion or Madman books. Thanks for the book recommendation. Yeah, for sure, dude. If I had to recommend something, it would 100% be Against Heresies. I have this book, actually. I have Against Heresies. It's a huge, huge book. But it covers... It covers all of the different sects of Gnosticism, because the problem with Gnosticism is that there's a lot of different sects. There's a lot of different kinds of Gnosticism. There's Sethian Gnosticism, there's Christian Gnosticism, Judean Gnosticism, Satanic Gnosticism. There is Egyptian Gnosticism. There's like so many different kinds that I've seen. I've seen a lot. And Against Heresies condenses them all into one huge book. This book is big, dude. Against Heresies chapter. How many chapters do we have here? Golly. Okay, so we have 3 books. So book 1 has 31 chapters. Book 2 has 35 chapters. And book 3 has 25 chapters. Book 4, golly, has over 40 chapters. Book 5. It's a huge, huge, huge read. But it will explain every single sect of Gnosticism. So there's 5 books, each about 30 to 40 chapters. So yeah, this is the one that I would say, right? Former prophecies of John, others drawn from Isaiah, Apocalypse of John. Yeah, so Irenaeus goes through all of the you know, extra canonical books. This dude read everything. Saint Irenaeus, like, he read all of them, dude. Xenogy, right? How the hell do you spell that stupid thing? It was with a Z. Xenogy. Why can I not find it? Gnosticism. The pair. I found it. This is it. It's a stupid synergy. The notion of a pair or synergy is central to Valentinian thought. Right, there's Valentinian Gnosticism as well. There's a lot of different kinds. The term refers to the linking together of complementary qualities, aeons, to form a state of wholeness, pleroma. Right, so everybody has two halves. God can be understood to consist of four primary pairs of synergy. Unknowable God, comprehensible God, active God, and immanent God. Like, okay. Philosophically speaking, like, this is pretty interesting, right? Yes, God is unknowable, right? But at the same time, he is also comprehensible, yes. God is active, as in he performs miracles in the world, right? Immanent, I'm thinking where, you know, there's possibility in the future. But this is all very Greek as well. I mean, this is all stuff that Plato and Socrates and Aristotle were talking about when it comes to immanence, when it comes to possibility, active force versus probable force, right? These are all things that the Greeks were talking about. In my opinion, Gnosticism is nothing more than Greek pantheon, but Christian cosmology, where it's like Christian God, Christian Holy Spirit, Christian, you know, Christian spirits, Christian angels and stuff that are turned into Greek gods, basically. They use, instead of saying Zeus and Hera had a baby, they'll say Lucifer and Eve had a baby. Because one of the Gnostic books say that Eve was raped by Lucifer, or one of demons, like Lucifer's demons. So the Gnostic books say that Eve was raped in the Garden of Eden, even though there was no sin in the Garden of Eden until, you know, they ate from the apple. So they say that Eve was raped in the Garden of Eden. And that gave birth to a bunch of other demons. You know what I mean? So shit like that. They have like demon, like spirit family trees, which is like Sumeria had that kind of shit. If you know anything about the Sumerian pantheon, like they had like these gods had babies and they made these other gods, which is exactly what the Greek pantheon is. It's like Zeus and Hera had babies and then they made other gods. Like the gods are having babies to produce other gods. You know what I mean? And that's what the Gnostic pantheon says. It's just very Greek. Thanks for the book recommendation. I'm just repeating what Altair said since you didn't rewind the beginning of that introduction. Yeah, we can watch some more of the intro. Hold on. I did kind of give up on it because I really don't like the imagery of This is a good song. It's Mario Galaxy. Yeah, it's a great song. Anyway, practical alchemy. What is this about? I don't understand what they're getting at.
Some call to hedonism or nihilism. Not at all. Nothing is true means the nature of reality is ultimately illusionary. A simulation, as so many modern physicists and scientific exemplars like Neil Bostrom, Donald Hoffman, and Neil deGrasse Tyson have contended. A brittle coating that must be hacked to experience the one and real truth. Eternity.
Can't go back, Pat.
No. But if you could, would you really want to?
As long as the Matrix exists, the human race will never be free.
As for the everything is permitted part, in the original Arabic, it means everything is halal, the Islamic version of kosher. This means that we cannot be restrained by dogmatic, orthodox rules, customs, and ancient law books that garrot our individuality and inherent ability to find higher states of consciousness.
Moses, this is the Lord thy God, commanding you to obey my law. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. That's not the
What?
The Gnostic vibe is found in so many places, sometimes smuggled. Crowley said, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will." But he took that from the former Gnostic, Augustine, who said, "Love and do what thou wilt." And Augustine piggybacked on Paul, another Gnostic influencer, who said, "Everything is lawful to me, but not everything is beneficial."
Am I evil? Worse, you're smart. When you know nothing matters, the universe is yours. And I've never met a universe that...
I mean, okay, Augustine used to be a Gnostic. He said Paul was a Gnostic influencer. I mean, that's very loosely speaking. I mean, sure, the Gnostics misunderstood what Paul said. And yes, the Gnostics will argue with you like, oh, Paul was a Gnostic. Paul was a Gnostic too. They'll argue that. They will argue that. That doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean that Paul really influenced Gnostics. I don't believe he did. You know, but oh man. I thought you were about to say that Satan's child was Cain and Cain killed Abel. Yeah, something like that, to be honest. See, codename ULP, now you're understanding it, dude. Now you're understanding how Gnosticism works. They use, you know, Greek pantheonic influences to explain scripture. I don't know. I would not say that Paul was a Gnostic. This motherfucker on the alchemy whatever video is saying that like, oh, Paul was a Gnostic. Like, shut the fuck up. Paul was not a Gnostic, dude. No. Sorry, no. Paul was not a fucking Gnostic. Are you kidding me? Gnostic influencer. It's like, shut up. He was barely even that, honestly. Are you kidding me with these stupid fucking bird bastards? I literally can't do anything because these birds are too high up. Wow, this is fucking bullshit. That was fucking bullshit, actually. I'm actually kind of upset about that. But yeah, now you're understanding. When it comes to Gnosticism, this is a good song. Let me get my food. Continue, abandon challenge. Now I gotta start this shit all over again because of the shenanigans. Hydromimic crane, hydromimic finch, hydromimic mallard, hydromimic raptor. That's so dumb. My mind's filled with more questions, but I think I got the basic details. Yeah. No, it's a lot, dude. Sorry, I'm so hungry. I had to take a bite of my soup. Yeah. Okay. It's really confusing, dude. Because the whole point of Gnosticism, dude, the whole point is that you'll never get it. The whole point of Gnosticism is that you'll never get it, right? Because it's salvation by knowledge, right? And that's why it leads to a spiral, dude. It's a cycle of I want to learn more. I don't know enough. I want to learn more. I don't know enough. I want to learn more. I don't know enough. It's just a never-ending cycle of like searching for knowledge. And you know, you could argue that just existing, just everyday life, science, The pursuit of science is limitless. We'll never learn everything. But Gnosticism in and of itself is another constantly changing and elusive thing. Where it's just like there's so many sects of Gnosticism. There's so many like weird words. There's always something else to learn. And it's never ending. They just make stuff up as they go, basically. So you can never completely learn what Gnosticism is. You really can't. Nice. Did you get the Dewey Rames Bible? That looks like Dewey Rames to me. That looks like the one I have. Hell yeah, you have the Catechism of the Council of Trent. Yeah, that's the best freaking, that's the best one. Hold on. I just texted you all the books I have. I saw it. Hold on. There's one book, another book there. So I recommend Against Heresies. By far, I recommend the hell out of that. Where's this other book? There's another book that I'm trying to buy that I was recommended to by my priest friend. Da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Na 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 na. 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 This is a great song. Yeah, I recommend anything by Father Chad Ripperger. Hold on. Let me show you what I mean. So, I recommend Magisterial Authority by Father Chad Ripperger. Reprint of the 3 articles from Christian Order addressing the nature and limits of magisterial authority. This is a good thing if you're wondering, like, what's dogmatic and what's not dogmatic. What is Catholic dogma versus what isn't just something that you could or could not believe. That's a good one. The binding force of tradition, study of the object of the sacred tradition and the moral requirement of Catholics to accept sacred tradition, right? So this has to do with tradition and how, Catholics equally follow the Bible and tradition. Some would say we follow the Bible more than tradition, which is okay. But where's that one book? This one. This is a good book right here. This is The Faith. Canon Francis Ripley. Yeah, I'm trying to buy this. I've been saving up for it. It's not cheap, but this book was recommended to me by my priest friend. And there's still more. I'd like to get my hands on G.K. Chesterton, Maestri, Felmer, Kierkegaard, and even the Gnostic Gospels. And yes, I have the Dewey Rames. Yeah, I saw it. I'm on this 365-day plan to read the entire Dewey Rames. Hell yeah. That's how you want to do it for sure. You want to do the Dewey Rames 100%. So what the hell happened? Why did I just lose that? Okay, so that bottom one basically has to be official. Okay. Alright, so then in that case, my first team is going to be Diona, Jin Chao, Benet, Diluc. Then my next team is going to be Noel, Fish, John Ling, and who else? Moner. Where's Moner? There she is. Neat. There we go. Cool. It was a challenge by Dr. Taylor Marshall, a traditional Catholic YouTuber, and I gladly accepted. I got All of Martin Luther's works. Interesting, dude. Wow. Yeah, I heard he has a lot of anti-Semitism in there. Pretty based. Alright, sorry, I had to get some soup. I'm pretty hungry. I went ahead and grabbed me some soup. Okay. I got all of Martin Luther works. I mean, yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know what the criticisms were. I mean, my opinion with the whole Protestant Reformation is that they were just trying to get their filthy paws on our papal states. You know? And it wasn't until Napoleon that the Holy Roman Empire finally fell. Let's see. Character attack. Wanna know what's funny? Anti-Semitism literally means against Shem. True, right? Shem. Who was Shem again? Shem. Hold on, there we go. Oh, Shem is the son of Noah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I would say that is pretty funny. Die. Got him. Shem was one of Noah's sons. He's the father of all the Semites, right? He was the good son. I forget, because, okay, his son Ham was the bad one, right? Fucking Ham. Right, because the whole world was flooded. Everybody died. So Noah was when the whole human race started over. So Noah's pretty much all of our dads. Personally, I think that the flood was local. I don't think it was a worldwide flood. I don't think the entire planet Earth was flooded. I think that just that region was flooded. But I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. Let's see. And Japheth is the underrated son. Yeah. Yeah, who the hell is Japheth? Yeah, he had 3 sons, right? That's funny. Japheth. Yeah, because Ham was like laughing, right? So Noah was drunk, and then Ham was like laughing at him. And then ever since that, Ham got cursed. Tetris playing in the background. It's because video game music does not get copyrighted. That's why. Yeah, Shem was the good son. Right. They say that Shem was Methuselah as well. Because, hold on. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord, amen. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritui Sancti, amen. But, yeah, I don't know anything about Japheth. I know that biblical figures had multiple names. Shem is the father to all the Western and Asian peoples. Ham is the father to all the Africans. And Japheth, the Europeans. That's really interesting. That's what I believe. Makes sense. But like, then where the hell did the Native Americans come from? Where did the Puerto Ricans and the Peruvians come from? You know what I mean? Genesis is a chapter of bloodlines. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree with you for the most part, to be honest. Die, bitch. Die. Jeez. Die. Why won't you die? Whew, okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I really haven't done a whole lot of research, though, honestly, into that specific part of the Bible. I know that Ham was cursed, and it, and I believe that the whole area was actually completely killed off, you know? I believe that the Levant, I believe that Egypt, Israel, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Greece, probably even Greece, was completely flooded at that time, and that everybody died. Maybe not Greece, but I believe that the Levant, you know, the area where Israel is, and, you know, Jordan, that area, Saudi Arabia, that area. I feel like that whole area was flooded. And there was no more people except 3. I mean, I believe that. You know, maybe other people survived, maybe, but for the most part, those 3. And I think that it was through Ham that, like, the giant races came. What's his name? Goliath, right? I believe Goliath came from Ham's children. Genesis is a chapter of bloodlines. Yeah, and the black Hebrew Israelites claim that the children of Lot's daughters, Moab and Ammon, were the Chinese and Japanese. What the fuck? That's so oddly specific. I mean, that's a little bit too specific for me. I mean, like, sure. Lot was pretty important. And he was pretty influential. But I wouldn't say he was as influential as Abraham. To say that the Chinese and Japanese are Lot's daughter's kids is kind of an insult because they fucked their father. I feel like that's just the black Israelites calling the Japanese and Chinese inbreds. I don't know how true that is. And I don't know. I don't know about the origins of other cultures. I just know the origins of, you know, the Levant. Character skill damage. Fucking black Israelites, dude. They're so retarded. Die, you bastard. It is a great song, actually. Die! Die! I was laughing my ass off after I got home, let me tell you. What? Ham's son Nimrod built the Tower of Babel. Right, okay. Fucking Nimrod. In order to ascend to heaven and avoid the potential future flood. But God intervened and created multiple languages. It was Nimrod. Okay, interesting. I guess that's why we call stupid people Nimrod. Remember the BHI driver? He told me that the reason behind epic canthic folds of the Chinese and Japanese was because they have Down syndrome. That's fucked up. I remember you told me that. That's fucked up, man. I don't know, man. Maybe they're right, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit, dog. That's fucking retarded, though. I don't know who's more retarded. People with Down syndrome or the black Hebrew Israelites. To be honest, I don't know which of the two people are more fucking retarded. Oh man. I mean, they're both retarded. They're definitely both retarded. But I don't know who's more retarded. It is a great song. Alright, let's do this. Let's finish this shit off, dude. What the hell? Oh my god, with this bullshit. Oh man. Y'all need to die already, yo. Die. Ugh. Then he said that the swastika was an African tool. In my mind, I was trying to picture a swastika-shaped tool. I think I could think it was like a kung fu shuriken. What a fucking crazy son of a bitch. I mean, to say that the freaking Chinese have Down syndrome, like, that's so fucked up. How would you say that? How could you say that when, like, the Asians are, like, the smartest race of people? Hold on. Hold on a second. I need to know something. Who's smarter, the Japanese or the... Smarter. Who is smarter? Asians or Jews? Who's smarter, Asians or Jews? Why do Asians and Jews consistently score higher than others on IQ? As far as you handle this question with Ashkenazis, the respect as Asians, including Chinese, are enormously wide group and racial. Generally, answers divided into two categories. That those that assume that they can be actual variation between intelligence, right? In answer to the second category, I often point is the unusual selective pressures that medieval Ashkenazis were under. Due to restrictions on their living space, professions, etc., co-authored a notable paper on the subject, which is a good starting point for reading. What the fuck? The guy gave no good answer at all. Parents from those cultures value intellect and education and push their children in school and other sorts of learning. Interesting. Who's smarter, though, Asians or Jews? I don't know. That's what I really want to know. Who's smarter, Asians or Jews? Come on. Are Jews smarter than everyone else? Let's see. Intellectual superiority of the Ashkenazi Jews in Europe of European origins, who test higher than any other ethnic group. Superior intelligence, selective in breeding and Jewish genetic diseases. What the hell? What is the conclusion, dude? About the author. The author was a Jew. Okay, interesting. So Jews say that Jews are the smartest. Very cool. Wait, where's the conclusion? Concluding remarks. The appearance of race within the medical and biologic attempts to explain characteristics. These older characters have little or nothing to do with the new science. They carry them with a baggage of racism. Don't confuse racial categories or scientific ones with those that making positive comments. Literally, this is not an answer. I need an answer, dude. The New York Times might have us. The three groups have been unusually successful are Asians, Jews, and West Indian blacks. West Indian? India? Maybe because of some lessons. Asian Americans are renowned and notorious for ruining grade curves in schools across the land. As a result, they constitute about 20% of students at Harvard College. Interesting. Colin Powell. Interesting. I don't know. I guess it's an ongoing debate. It looks like there's no conclusive answer. There's no conclusive answer, dude. Then he said that the swastika, and then he was acting pretentious when he said that they may be the last time I spoke with someone as enlightening as him, as if I was worthwhile, as if it were a worthwhile once-in-a-lifetime experience. This fucking guy is an idiot. Nah, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't like when people co-opt the Bible. I don't like when people fuck around with scripture. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just don't fuck with scripture, man. Just don't fuck with scripture, dude. I don't care if people are ignorant or annoying or stupid or any of the above. I don't give a shit. What I do care about is motherfuckers fucking with my Bible. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with my Bible, yo. Do not fuck with my Bible. Nobody fucks with my Bible, okay? Die, bitch. Oh my fucking god, am I seriously stuck here right now and I can't fucking move? This fucking game. This can be the worst game sometimes with these mechanics are so fucking shitty. This fucking shitty ass game. Yeah, I did get your text. This fucking game is so shit sometimes, dude. What the fuck is going on right now, dude? What? This guy's literally just jumping around the whole map and I just can't even hit him. Okay. It's like all I can do is run, dude. Too many people like to blaspheme and turn into something profitable or degenerate. You broke the second command, sorry. I apologize, I do repent. My bad. This game just makes me so mad. Games make me rage sometimes, dude. But at the same time, thank God for food, dude. Thank God for delicious food. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Literally all I can do is run away the whole time. Oh my gosh, dude. I can get nowhere near this guy. I've given up on comic book heroes. They're not noble. They're just servants for democracy and NATO. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of comics. I've really never been a big fan of comic books. I think they're pretty gay. I mean, you know, Superman came out as gay. They're literally all gay. Ugh. Who reads Superman and Batman anymore? I mean, dude, Marvel movies are bad. I mean, they're just so bad. They were bad ever since I watched the second Avengers movie. I was like, this sucks, you know? Like, at first, superhero movies were like Edward Norton as the Hulk. it was Robert Downey Jr. They had like really good actors. Now it's just a no-name idiots that suck at acting. It's just a bunch of people that suck at acting nowadays. Like, that's all superhero movies are nowadays. It's just a bunch of shitty actors. I hate it. I need a real actor in the movie. And they're not funny either. Like, give me a comedian. Give me a real comedian in the movie. Put John Mulaney in the movie. Put a comedian. If you want your movie to be funny, put a comedian in your movie. Like, I don't know. They're not funny. They're not well written. They're poorly acted. The acting isn't good. Like, it's just so bad. I hate superhero movies. They're so shitty. Those superheroes don't have shiz on Romans or Saint Michael. Yeah, Saint Michael will literally slay demons every day, dude. He will slay, like, the biggest demons. Saint Michael is the one that kicked Lucifer out of heaven. I want to read that comic book. Where's that comic book? Where's the comic book where freaking Lucifer tries to usurp the throne of heaven and then Saint Michael kicks his ass? I want to read that book. And in the Injustice comic story arc, Zeus and other Greek gods are canonical characters. Oh, in DC? That's funny. I thought that was Marvel. I thought Zeus was canonical in Marvel because of Thor or whatever. Or, I don't know. I honestly don't know what the hell. I don't know anything about the freaking Viking gods or whatever. I think they're pretty gay. They're pretty gay. Oh, man. They're pretty gay. Good golly gosh with the shenanigans, dude. That was so hard. Why was that so hard? But the Abrahamic God and our God Yahweh has given scrutiny to the ultimate extent in the DC and Marvel. That's probably okay because, like, that means respect. They're showing a little bit of respect in that they, excuse me. They're showing a little bit of respect. Hold on. Add, display. Cool. There's display. And click over here, and then it's the video game. Yep, this is how I want it. Now, I'm just getting my settings fixed like it was before. Cool. Okay, that's okay because they're showing respect. They're not gonna put God in a fucking comic book for kids. Like, they're not gonna put the real, true God in a fictional book, in a fictional comic book. You know what I mean? Even though people nowadays are so stupid, people nowadays are so dumb that they really believe comic books are real. They actually believe that. Like kids that watch Harry Potter and then become witches for real. You know what I mean? That shit exists. That's real. People really become witches after they watch too much Harry Potter. For real. Hold on, my dogs need to go out. I need to take these dogs out before they take a shit and piss all over my house. Hey, dogs. You guys need to go potty. Come on. Time to go potty for you. Go potty. Potty. Yeah, if I don't take them out, they'll piss all over the house, dude. They're so bad about that. Any paganism is retarded, 100%. Online, but the ones that are most interesting to learn about are the Egyptian and Greek gods. I mean, I know a lot about Greek, because, I mean, I studied a lot of philosophy, and our philosophy comes from Greek sources. I know a lot about the Greek pantheon, and I just think their writing is beautiful. The Greeks knew how to write, dude. They had some amazing writers. And their philosophy was seriously on point. I mean, fuck Einstein. Fuck Einstein. I think the smartest human being ever was St. Thomas Aquinas. I think St. Thomas Aquinas was the most intelligent human being to have ever been born, ever. And he was heavily influenced by Greek philosophy. So I like Greek writings. I like Greek books. I know a lot about Greek pantheon simply because it was a big part of their culture. So whenever I read about Greek philosophy, there's just going to be Greek gods in there. They're going to be there. And online pagans are the worst. They either say Christians are weak while they're badass, or they play the victim, saying we attacked peaceful pagans. That's such bullshit, dude. The pagans would go around killing. I mean, it was just the times, like, they're saying, oh my gosh, the Romans were taking over the pagan. No, that's not even true. The fucking Germanic tribes took over Rome. Like, Rome fell in, like, the year 300, maybe 600, I guess you could push it. You could push Rome out to, like, the year 600, maybe. Rome is the one that fell to the Germanic tribes, and those Germanic tribes are the ones that adopted our religion. They didn't have to. The Germanics could have taken over Rome, and they could have been like, all right, everything's ours now. But instead, they were like, hey, we like your religion better than our own. They took over Rome, and they kept the Catholic faith, dude. That's the most interesting thing in history to me. I don't get that. Because usually when, like, somebody conquers you, they force their religion on you. But that's not what happened when Rome fell. Rome fell, but kept its religion. The conquerors of Rome kept Rome's religion. That's amazing. It's wild. I don't understand how that happens. I really don't. Except that it's a miracle, right? Except that our religion is true. And even the pagan Vikings or the pagan Germanics or the Nordic, whoever the fuck took over Rome, even they had to admit that it was true. They took over Rome, but it wasn't personal. It was business. They were like, sorry, we have to take over your land, but we like your religion, though. We're going to keep your religion, though. Excuse me. I have a video to send you. Watch it on your own time. I'll text you the video. Cool. Jewopoly. Jews, drugs, and money. Fucking bitch shoot. Hold on, I gotta let my dogs back in. They're cold. Babies! Velma! Velma! Alright, I'm back. My dogs are safe. Good girls. Velma, come here. Come here. Cool, I got my dogs hanging out with me on the couch. Jewopoly. I love BitChute, dude. I love Moon Man. Do you guys watch? I'm just kidding. Moon Man is such an ass, but he's pretty funny. But holy shit, he goes a little bit too far for me sometimes. Hello, Moon Man.
So, as we go through European Jewish history, we're going to notice that Europeans frequently attacked Jewish communities. The Russians were known for their pogroms.
What is that?
Their attacks against the Jews. You're going to see that this happened a lot in European history. But it's important to lay a foundation and explain why the Jews were so hated and why anti-Semitism is on the rise today.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, the Jews were pretty fucked up, man. I mean, there was that whole thing where they were accused of, like, killing babies and shit. And, of course, when it came to, like, money lending, you know what I mean? What, blood libel? Is Moon Man safe for this stream? No. Fucking Moon Man. Yeah, it was blood libel. Jews were accused of blood libel, and they were also, like, charging exorbitantly high interest rates on loans. Because back then Christians did not, you know, believe in charging interest on each other. You know, back in this medieval era, right? Back in the medieval era, Christians did not charge Christians for interest, right? So loaning money was never like a really big, yeah, usury, exactly. So loaning money was never a big business. It was just something you did to help somebody. But Jews would loan you money and then charge you interest. So they were able to build. You'll be labeled anti-Semite. Yeah, I'm against usury for sure. Christians would let other Christians borrow money as a favor to help them, right? But then Jews came into it, and then they were like, all right, but you got to pay us back, and you got to pay us, like, 25% of what we loaned you, right? So that's kind of fucked up, because loaning money was to help somebody out, not to, you couldn't make a business off of it, you know what I mean? You couldn't really make a business off of loaning money back in the medieval era, except if you were Jewish, because you had no religious qualms against usury, right? But Christians were against usury. Christians were not cool with that. So that's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up that Jews took advantage of that, Making a business off loaning money to people. It's kind of fucked up. I'll loan people money all the time. I don't fucking ask them for interest. But yeah. And ultimately people were loaning money just for like dumb shit, Not even for shit they need. They were like loaning money for like material possessions. Know what I mean? Go to Tel Aviv. Where is Tel Aviv? Where is Tel Aviv? I dare you to go to Tel Aviv. Hey, want to know what's interesting? The feudal Japan and ancient China. The lowest class of people were merchants. Right, that's the lowest class. Tel Aviv is in Israel. Fuck, dude. I'll go to Israel and I'll throw a $5 bill down the road and watch every fucking Jew from the street just show up. Try to grab it off the ground. You want to know what's interesting? In feudal Japan and ancient China, the lowest class were the merchants. Yeah. Right, because it's like, dude, don't be such a Jew. Just, you know, when people are, like, really fucking cheap, like, nobody likes that. Like, come on, man. Don't fucking do that. Like, you can afford it. If you can afford it, just fucking do it, you know? Like, look out for other people. Like, there's other people. It's not just, it's so selfish to be so cheap, you know? It's like, oh, I don't want to spend money. It's like, yeah, well, guess what? You can afford it and you're hosting. Like, there's other people here that would be very inconvenienced if you don't cover the bill, you know what I mean? So for me, like, I'll do it. For me, I'll be like, sure, I'll cover it this one time. You guys get me next time, you know? I'm not going to be, like, counting, like, you owe me specifically $548.37. Like, fuck that. It's like, look, I got it last time. I covered it last time. Can you cover it this time? You know what I mean? It's a favor. It's not business. I agree. It's pretty fucked up. I'm not about that usury bullshit. I disagree with it as well. I think the Catholic Church was pretty based in, you know, not allowing usury. Fuck usury. What I'm trying to say is fuck usury, dude. Usury's fucking gay, yo. Come on, give me ult, baby. Give me ult. Oh my gosh, die already. Oh my gosh, die. Just die already. Golly, that took forever. Gay means happy. Tel Aviv is in Israel, and that's another thing. We need to reappropriate words like gay and socialist. Gay means happy. Right, socialist is like, I'm a socialist. I socialize with people. Continue. Yeah. You're right. You're right about that. Gay does mean happy. Homosexual means that you suck dicks. Gay doesn't mean homosexual necessarily. Gay means happy, 100%. Oh man, I'm so gay, dude. I'm gay. That means I'm happy, dude. It doesn't mean I suck dick. Oh, that shit's hilarious, dude. Oh, that's funny. Whew, that's a good one. God, I'm like dreading doing this last one now. What is this shit over here? Return to corridor. Mechanical array, abyss flame, abyss water. Okay. So fire on the second one. I can use fire on the bottom. Hold on, I gotta take a piss. This will be the last round that I do also. Okay, back. Let's finish this thing off. Socialism is a system where the state provides services for the people and funds society from there. There's different kinds of socialism with different goals. I agree. Marxist socialism dealt with equality and a transition into a stateless, classless, moneyless society, aka true communism. Right, that's communism, exactly. Right, and socialism isn't always communism. I see what you're saying, bro. I hear you. I totally hear you. I'm gonna pour myself one final drink. Okay. Classless, moneyless. That sounds like socialism to me. Or that sounds like communism. Prussian socialism is a lot more traditional, and it's not the same kind of socialism that the Gnosis. What's that? What's the Gnosis? I don't know what that word means. The Nazis. Oh, we can't say Nazis because it's banned from YouTube. You can't say the word Nazi, guys. Can't say it. It's banned. Language cannot be spoken. Cannot be uttered. I agree. We should reappropriate the word gay. I love the word gay, dude. I'm fucking gay. Okay, so. As a gay man, I'm a very gay man. I'm the gayest man I know, dude. I'm very gay. Right, baby? And that means that I'm happy. It doesn't mean that I put penises in and around my mouth. It's not what that means. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Alright, so my first team is gonna be Noelle, Fish, Zhangling, and Moner. Where's Moner? Then my next team is gonna be Diona, Jin Chao, Benet, and Diluc. Alright, here goes. If you want to learn more about it, read Prussian Socialism by Oswald Spengler. Thanks, man. Interesting. It's fascinating. It is fascinating to me. I'm not gonna lie. I do find it very interesting. What you crying about over there, you little bastard? Why you crying over there, you bastard? Come on, give me ult, baby. Holy crap. Oh man. Whew. This is some work right here, man. Die already, you prick. Whew. It tells you about the national character of the German people and how they look out for each other and view their destiny through a collective lens, as opposed to individualistic, materialist Brits. Interesting. They look out for each other. You're right about that. The British people really do just look out for themselves. Sheesh, that rain really fucked my house up, dude. I need to clean those gutters out ASAP. Hold on, there's some weird noises coming from outside. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean my gutters out ASAP, dude. My gutters are all messed up after the snowstorm tonight. If you want to read a similar analysis of Brits and Germans, read Werner's, Sombart's, Traitors, and Heroes. Nice. You ever play Fallout New Vegas? It's probably the best Fallout game. That's what I heard. When I played it back during June, July, I supported the Legion all the way because I agreed with most of Caesar's benefits. Caesar? What is that, Julius Caesar? Pretty cool, man. I'm all about some Julius Caesar, bro. Come on, die, you punk. Oh, man. Die! Why won't you just die? Golly, dude. This damn game is gonna give me a heart attack. NCR is a corrupt democracy just like modern day America and Weimar Germany. Interesting. Golly. Die already, you stupid punk. Oh my gosh. Die! Listen, bro, I need you to die already. You feel me? I got 0 stars. Whatever, I pass. That's all I care about. Edward Swallow, he was a former follower of the Apocalypse in Fallout New Vegas, but then he read books on the Hegelian dialectics and Roman history, and he conquered 86 tribes. and renamed himself Caesar. That's awesome. Hegelian in Roman history. From those 86 tribes, he formed Caesar's legion, a massive slaver empire set on expanding westward into California, and in the process possibly civilizing the Mojave wasteland if you support them. That's awesome. That sounds so cool. I love the sound of that. I love the Roman Empire, man. I'm all about conquering land, you feel me? I'm all about conquerings. You know, I feel like we gotta stay on our A game out here, man. You gotta be, if you ain't conquering, then you're getting conquered, man. That's just how it is. In my opinion. In my very humble opinion. If you ain't conquering, you getting conquered, man. I have no more shield. I do have shields. Cool. Oh my gosh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Die! Oh man. And another thing is that Caesar and Fallout used classical Latin, not ecclesiastical Latin. So he spoke with hard C's, right, Kikero, and soft V's, pronounced like K and V pronounced like a W. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. Kikero, not Cicero, Kikero. And in game, it's pronounced Kaiser, right, like Khazar, right, exactly. That's so interesting, actually. Yeah, I think that's really cool, dude. That sounds like a super based game. That game is very based. Very based game you have there. Don't you run. Oh, are you kidding me? I just got comboed to oblivion. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is freaking over. That was pretty frustrating. Alright, one's dead. It's not gonna be enough though. I don't have any stamina, dude. Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. What's retarded is that even though the game gives you freedom to support the Legion, it subtly encourages you to support the NCR because they're everywhere in the Mojave. And you can see how you can see a truce between the Brotherhood and Steel and the NCR if you support the NCR and have not usurped McNamara as Elder of BOS. Here, watch this. It's Kaiser explaining his beliefs to the player, who is called the Courier. Kaiser.
Pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive. A society that could prevent mankind from fracturing and destroying itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
Nice.
It means a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. Long-term stability at all costs. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production.
Interesting.
No. I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity. How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books. The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite, an antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict
so it's just
is inevitable,
disagreements.
but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas. The bombs wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic: extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting, Just as with the ancient republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon.
Nice.
The NCR Council will be eradicated. But the new synthesis will change the Legion as well. From a basically
That's so
nomadic army
interesting,
to a
dude. What a
standing
great
military
game.
force that protects its citizens.
Yeah, I've been meaning to look more into the Rubicon. Like, why was it so darn important, you know? That's so good, dude. That was amazing. And what I like the most about New Vegas is that you're not some cliche vault dweller who automatically knows how to put on power armor, but that you're a courier in the wasteland. It's Kaiser, yeah. No, Rome, dude, I love everything about ancient Rome, my guy. HP is greater for the defense plus 40. I need that actually.
Leave it to me.
Alright, let's
All
do
of it,
this.
whatever it is. What exactly is it? By royal decree. Bubba, get them. Let me scrap.
Come on, you piece of shit.
Wings of darkness. As a good nature. Steady as stone. Written in the stars. Odds revealed by nice and spicy. Delve into destiny. Leave my space.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Julius Caesar, dude. I love that guy. Julius Caesar is such a badass. Augustus, you know, all those guys. I love them so much, dude. I love the ancient Roman Empire, the ancient Republic. They basically took over the whole known world, man. It's crazy. It's crazy everything they accomplished, to be honest. It's wild. You know, and even then, like, their structures, their concrete survive even till today, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of their ancient structures are still around. It's crazy. You know? It's almost like we don't have... It's almost like our technology of today isn't as good as theirs was back then. It's crazy shit, dude.
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Come on, give me ult, baby. Give me ult, baby. I want ult!
Insubordination. Odds revealed. Leave my space. Steady as stone.
As you wish, me.
Die!
Delve into
These MFers just don't die, bro.
decided by destiny. Nice and spicy. By royal decree. As a good knight should. You're toast.
Oh my gosh. Woo! Crossing the Rubicon meant there was no going back for Julius Caesar. As soon as he crossed the Rubicon, he had to follow through with disposing of Pompeii. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. So badass. Yeah. Yeah, so the lore is as follows. In 2277, the NCR was attacked by the Legion during the First Battle of Hoover Dam. But the NCR... Hold on. was attacked by Hoover Dam, but the NCR won holding onto the dam. The Malpais legate, Joshua Graham, was Kaiser's second in command. He failed Kaiser, so Kaiser had Graham coated in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. That's wild. That's a little bit wild even for Rome, dude. Even Rome wouldn't go that far, sheesh. As that was the Legion's first major defeat. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Pretty cool, man. I mean, they had a very well thought out lore, that's for sure. A lot can be said for that, for sure. Die, you stupid punks.
Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back. Witness the power of Google.
Die! Yeah, the Rubicon meant that, you know, that was like the tiniest way that you can get into Rome, right? It meant invasion. Man, Caesar was so cool, dude. I love Julius. See, ugh. Alright. Julius Caesar had the hugest balls in the world, dude. Hello? Cannot switch character? Alright, one down, one to go. Oh my gosh. Why won't these guys just die, dude? I got 1 star. Sheesh, dude. I'd side with either the Legion or House. To hell with NCR. You can side with NCR. You have 4 choices of which faction to support. Interesting. Then in the between years 2277 and 2281, Caesar found another legate, Lanius. Then in 2281, the year New Vegas takes place, the Legion is still preparing for the second battle of Hoover Dam, which is Graham's final quest. You have 4 choices of which faction to support. You can side with NCR, Legion, House, or you can go independent with the help of Yes Man or Securitron program to never disobey orders. That's awesome. Personally, I side with either the Legion or House. To hell with NCR anyway. Joshua Graham survived his burning and came to be known as the Burned Man, a living legend. Slaves in the Legion spread rumors about him. He what? So he got burned and lived? That's pretty badass, dude. Kazar didn't want to hear, so he banned Graham's name from ever being spoken again. Oh, man. Pretty salty. Alright, let's go.
Oz reveal by nice and spicy. Let me scribe. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Boba, get them. Written in the stars.
Yeah.
Shadows of fate. Nice and spicy. By royal decree, as a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me.
Whew. Let's go, dude.
Fate is upon you. Let me.
As you wish, main form.
You're toast. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. I must leave no shadows of fate written in the stars. Someone needs assistance. Oz reveal by delves into destiny. Steady as stone. Midnight Phantasm. Boba, get them. Time to clean up.
Oh my gosh.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. By royal leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. You're toast.
As you wish, main.
Let me scribe.
Ugh. Y'all just need to hurry up and die, man.
Nice and spicy. Written in the stars. Delves into death. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. I missed a spot. Someone needs assistance.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Eat this!
Whew, that was annoying. He got bandages all over except for the eyes. Yeah, it reminds me of Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin. The dude got burned alive and survived. Pretty badass, dude. Pretty badass. Oh, fun, fun, fun. The freaking Magu Kenki. Alright, let's go.
Power. I'm going in! Sayonara special! You can bully me? No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork! You can bully me?
Verdict is
Oh, man. Die!
Rain outlines your fate. Sketch that. Rain cutter. Ain't having your dream. Sketch that. Everybody stand back. Sketch that.
Oh my gosh. Listen, bud, I need you to just die already, please.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Diana special.
Verdict is
I can no longer hold. Think you can bully me?
Oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Rain outlines your fate. Let's go, let's go.
time for retribution.
Everybody stand back. Can't handle your drink.
Whew.
Verdict is
Shake it and let's light it up. Let's light it up. Teamwork is sketch.
time for retribution.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody stand back. Think you can bully? Look at you, Boomtown. Think you can bully?
Verdict is
I'm going in.
Oh my gosh.
retribution.
He's almost dead.
Shake it and
He's almost dead. Whew, that took forever, dude. Golly. What a serious challenge. 0 stars, but you know what, man? I completed it. Exit. Jeez. Each town member was given a lottery ticket. First place got to walk away unharmed. Second place had their legs crippled but could still live. Then the rest were either crucified or enslaved. Golly, that sucks. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy fate, I gotta say. That does suck. I would hate to be crippled. It sounds like a great game though, man. Las Vegas. New Vegas. Yeah, my roommate at the time in college used to play that game all the time. I saw him play it. Yeah, he loved that game. It definitely looked like a good game, not gonna lie. High tier gaming, dude. Back during the golden age of gaming. Xbox 360, dude. And the mayor of Nipton was beheaded and his body was burned atop a pyre in front of the Nipton City Hall. That's awesome. Nipton in-game was a town that attracted degenerate gamblers, whores, and alcoholics after Kaiser's Legion invaded the town. Volpe's and Colta, the one who led the invasion, announced the Nipton Lottery. Destroy all the degenerates. Then there were the other side events. One of the most notorious was the massacre of the town of Nipton. Nice. The mayor was beheaded. Hell yeah. Well, we did it, guys. We beat the Spiral Abyss. I mean, pretty terribly. I didn't do very well, but you know what, man? I won. That's really all that matters to me. So, yeah, man, I guess I got to sign off. I haven't done this in a while, so give me cut me some slack if I'm a little bit rusty with the sign off. But Enigma, thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, man, looks like Sunday's working out for me. I usually hang out. I don't know. I don't always hang out on Sunday. I don't have a day. The problem is I'm trying to come back. I want to stream. I do. I want to stream, but I need to find a day that I can stream consistently. Like, I need a day. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's been my problem since I started streaming, honestly, is figuring out, like, a time. But it's harder now more than ever because I'm really not gaming like I used to. But, you know, there's still some games that I do play, especially when it's like a snowy day like today. But I appreciate you coming and hanging, dude. This is a video of Volpes in Kata. Volpes. Who's this guy?
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
He just comes out like nothing happened. Nice.
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah! What lottery? The lottery, that's what. My God, smell hanger. What? I mean, man, I'm a winner. I won the motherfucking lottery!
That's awesome. So that guy got away unharmed. Nick did. This place got freaking nuked. And burned down. And crucified? Hell yeah. I love it.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail.
Volpes and
And
Colta.
then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across. Where to begin? That they are weak and we are strong? This much was known already.
Damn.
But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Sprang it did they realize they
The town
were caught
agreed to
inside
lead those it had sheltered into a
it
trap.
too.
Damn.
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
That's crazy.
Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one. They stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
Damn.
Then I bid you, Wale, until we meet again.
Vale. That's crazy, man. Sounds like a great game, dude. Yeah, man, it's been great. Codename ULP. I'll see you around next time. I guess I'll keep you in the loop. Sundays seem to be working, but I cannot promise that yet. I'm looking for a day that I can stream consistently, but for now, I'm going to try to get back into streaming. But thanks for hanging out, bro. I hope you have a good night. Be careful. Winter is here. It's cold. Be safe out there. Be careful, COVID. Be careful, snowstorms. And I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.